Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're ready for some action because today we're taking a look at Jackie Chan for the PC Engine, otherwise known as Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu in North America. This is a Hudson published game, and as the title implies, it stars Jackie Chan. But despite that fact, you're not going to see a whole bunch of cool stunts or kung fu fighting with miscellaneous objects like pool cues, ladders, and end tables, but what you do get is a lot of action platforming, which as it turns out is just one more thing that Jackie Chan excels at. There is also a version available for the NES, but I've never played that game. If it's anything like this one though, I have to imagine it's pretty good. As I said, this is a straightforward action platformer and it plays really well. Jackie's controls are pretty smooth, and the collision detection is good too. You have a number of different attacks you can use to take out enemies. You have your basic attack, which can also be performed while jumping and crouching, and by holding down the attack button you can shoot a fireball, but you only have a limited supply of these. But defeated enemies leave behind purple orbs, and by collecting enough of them you can replenish your health and also your fireball counter. You'll also occasionally encounter frogs that, when attacked, will either cough up health power-ups or blue orbs that allow you to perform special attacks, which are a lot more powerful than your standard attack, and these also have a limited supply, but by collecting another blue orb, you can replenish your special attack counter, and there's actually quite a wide variety of these special attacks that are useful in different situations and against the game's different bosses. This can be a fairly challenging game, but not because of any kind of design flaws. Like I said, it controls well and the collision detection is good, but it does have a lot of those mainstay features of old school platformers, like inconveniently placed enemies and pitfalls to kill you. You do get the occasional bonus stage where you can earn some extra lives, and this does ease the difficulty a bit, but overall I think this is actually one of the better platformers for the PC Engine and TurboGrafx. It controls well, it offers a decent challenge, and it's really fun. It also features some great visuals and sound design, which Hudson games pretty much always had. If you think back to Bonk or the Star Soldier series, good visuals and good music are pretty par for the course. This game features some very colorful and detailed stages and some really great character designs. I especially love the design of Jackie, which has a very cartoonish caricature look to it, and the whole game has a very mystical Chinese look and feel to it. It actually kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball a little bit, which is definitely a good thing. The soundtrack is also excellent. Every song is really catchy and upbeat and sounds really good on the PC Engine sound chip. There's not really anything to complain about when it comes to the graphics or the sound in this game, and the gameplay as well. This really is the total package. It's a very good game. So I really do love this game. Like I said, I think it's one of the better platformers for the PC Engine and TurboGrafx. I'd be comfortable putting it in my top 10, maybe even top 5. The only downfall really is that it's a fairly expensive game. The US TurboGrafx version goes for well over $100 online, and the PC Engine version, while definitely cheaper, isn't exactly what I would call cheap at about 80 bucks on average. The cheapest version by far is actually the Famicom port, which can be found cart only for about 20 bucks usually, but again, I've never actually played that version, so I can't vouch for it here, but I have to imagine it's great because it's Hudson Soft and it's Jackie Chan, and that's just awesome. So if you have the spare cash and you have a TurboGrafx or a PC Engine, I'd recommend picking up this game if you're a platforming fan. It is excellent.